Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for Wednesday, September 4, 2024 on Days of Our Lives are available. Anticipate Leo Stark, Greg Ricart, to announce his resignation from The Spectator to Chad Dimra. Billy Flynn, in tomorrow's episode. Abigail Klein's Stephanie Johnson makes an effort to support Annalyn McCord's Abigail Dimra. Additionally, Brandon Barash's character Gabi Hernandez Dimra, Sherry Jimenez, chooses to confess to Stephen Dimra. Discover what will happen in the upcoming Peacock soap opera episode by continuing to read. Leo Stark, Wednesday, September 4th. QUITS all spoilers indicate that Leo received a significant boost when he was hired by The Spectator. Leo's past meant that not everyone would be open to giving him a chance. But Leo performed admirably at The Spectator. As of right now, Leo is the head writer for Body and Soul. Leo will so inform Chad that it's time for him to bid the newspaper farewell. DOO spoilers. The choice of Gabi Hernandez Dimra. After speaking with EJ, Gabi will ultimately decide on Wednesday, September 4. Stefan is going to get mad since Gabi and EJ slept together. But the following morning, Gabi is feeling guilty. Gabi was advised to consider it by EJ. Gabi will thus make the decision to be honest with Stefan on Wednesday's episode. Though Gabi intends to confess, that doesn't guarantee that she will. Confessions in Salem rarely make headlines for long. The bond of Stephanie Johnson and Abigail Dimra. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, September 4th, indicate that Chad discussed Abigail's memories with Stephanie. Stephanie goes to try to assist with Abigail's memory work. But Stephanie hears Abigail talking on the phone as soon as she enters the Dimra estate. Speaking with Jonah Robinson's character Mark Green, Abigail says they should discuss their plan's next move. Stephanie might inquire about the scheme, which will force Abigail to devise yet another front. Abigail might be able to divert attention by claiming she's discussing a treatment plan. It will be a doctor's number if someone looks at it. Naturally, Abigail has been taking more chances lately, so it's likely that her true identity will surface shortly. When that happens, there will be more questions to be answered, such where is the actual Abigail, and if Chad and Jack Devereaux, Matthew Ashford, would have to start the grieving process afresh. Though I also wonder whether there are more significant factors at work that could explain Mark and Abigail's plan. This sounds like a terribly nasty strategy. On Wednesday, September 4, 2024, which plotline are you most anticipating? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. See what happens next by continuing to watch Peacock's soap opera. In the spoilers for Wednesday, June 19th episode of Days of Our Lives, it is revealed that Eli Grant surprised Paulina Price and Abby Carver on their Juneteenth anniversary by taking the twins to their home. Eli learned that Chanel Dimra and Johnny Dimra were also attending the farewell party when he noticed the neighboring farewell banner. Chanel then revealed that she was shedding sweet bits because she was moving to Los Angeles with Johnny when Lanny Price Grant discovered her sobbing outside the store on Wednesday's edition of Days. Chanel also informed Lanny that she had reconciled with Paulina and heard the sound of her baby's heartbeat for the first time. When Lenny and Chanel finally arrived at Abe and Paulina's apartment, the whole family was ecstatic about the reunion. Eli added that the twins were taking a sleep, but he was confident that when they woke up, they would be thrilled to meet Aunt Chanel. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Stephen Dimra, Brandon Barash, exerted pressure on EJ Dimra, Dan Feareagle, at the Dimra house to regain the district attorney post and release Gabi Hernandez Dimra, last seen as Camila Banis. After Stefan left some ambiguous clues about EJ losing something that wasn't his, Johnny walked and appeared suspicious. But EJ played it down as usual Dimra drama And when Johnny said he was relocating to Los Angeles with Channel,
Johnny
he was
clarified
taken
that he
aback. Was pursuing his ideal job. EJ acknowledged his conviction and gave his approval. Later, Johnny turned up for the farewell party at Paulina and Albie's house. Johnny thought it was okay that he mentioned his dad may come because EJ was parking the car. On Wednesday's DOL episode, EJ came in and asked Paulina if she had room for him at her table. Paulina gave in and allowed him to stay. When EJ finally caught Paulina and Albie by themselves to try to work out a settlement, there was friction. Paulina should reinstate EJ because he was fired from Dimmer Enterprises and there was no longer a conflict of interest. Paulina referred to it as blackmail since EJ threatened to withdraw the recall petition only if she gave in, but he saw it more as a trade-off. Paulina handled damage management over the phone with Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, following her surrender and the reinstatement of EJ. Channel baked 3 tiny cakes that were lit with candles to mark the Juneteenth, the wedding anniversary, and the farewell celebration. To commemorate Juneteenth with his loved ones, Albie also delivered a poem. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, ran up Stephen outside the bar and suggested that he convince Clyde Weston, James Reed, that he could resume his drug operation. Jada believed there could be a way to obtain information about Gil Carter, David S. Lee, and clear Gabi's record, but Stephen was unwilling to get entangled in Clyde's web once more. Jada surmised that Stephen must be working on another plan, but he withheld any information. When Stephen finally returned to the Dimmer estate, he discovered that EJ was the DA once more. Stephen was thrilled about that since he thought EJ would make sure Gabi was freed first. The plot of Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, and Chad Digera, Billy Flynn, in Chicago was derailed when they realized they were missing the combination to the safe deposit box, which belonged to Rebecca Goldman, Christie Street John. Thankfully, Rebecca agreed to help after Chad called Rafe. Rebecca gave Rafe the code, which he gave to Chad, who entered the numbers and unlocked the box. Chad took out a flash drive and used it to watch the video with Julie on a laptop. There were reports of a mystery woman, Annalyn McCord, pacing around in captivity, but Chad and Julie were unable to glimpse her face. After Julie and Chad returned to Salem, Chad discovered that Clyde had been transferred and was not allowed to receive guests in Supermax. Chad was irritated by this since he was still in search of additional information regarding Abigail Dimera, who was portrayed by Marcy Miller. Julie reported having some concerns to deal with out of town earlier when Eli paid her a visit with the twins, but she was unsure if she was successful. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Chad and Julie will continue to investigate to find the real truth. Therefore, we'll share more Abby forecasts. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.